Greetings guys and girls and fellow gamers, my name is Games4Kicks and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 17 Experimental Branch Test Lab. We're doing a little bit more test lab because in the moment the fun pimps are pumping out patch after patch after patch every 2 days, and the game breaking patches, most of them. So rather than us restarting and trying to play the game, we're gonna have some fun with it and test around. Now I don't blame the fun pimps, absolutely not. They have to do what they're doing, and even if you read very little information in the patches, they do a lot of work because the patch might mention 3 fixes and you think, what did they bother putting a game-breaking patch out? But then you realize, oh, all the textures are different, performance is different, so they're doing a lot more work than they're probably sharing in the patches, which is good. So maybe they're close to release, so we're gonna give them a chance to get it out of the system and to catch up with things, and then we're gonna see if we're gonna go back or the stable comes out. Who knows? Maybe that's why they're pushing so hard in the moment. We don't know. So we're gonna do some more testing, and we're going to play around with different types of flooring maybe in this episode, and the traps, because I made a big mistake with the trap, and we definitely have to retest some of the traps logic. Anyway, I hope you guys are gonna have a good time with the episode. If you do, remember to kick that like button in the balls to support the channel, and if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. So let's get started. All right, guys, before we get into it, let me just recap. At the end of the last episode, we found out something that I found actually extremely interesting. So I hope you guys found it valuable as well. If you build your first base and everything is wood and you make a wood door or a scrap door, they see the door as the weakest spot, which means if you have 4 doors, it doesn't matter. If you have 1 door, yeah, they will go for the door. It doesn't matter where you spawn them. We saw them going right for the door, yeah, because it was the weakest point. And I thought at first it was because they can see through it, yeah? But it's not. It actually was considered the weakest point, even though scrap doors are quite tough. However, I wonder if it has to do with tiers, which I'm gonna get to in a second. So once we upgraded the door to forged iron, the door became stronger than the wall in the zombie's opinion, in the zombie's pathing logic. Yeah, opinion is the wrong word, in its pathing logic, which meant that having a door on your base that is forged iron, you spawn a zombie, he will go for any part in the wall that is considered the shortest distance to you. So he will randomly attack a wall and stick to it. Now, but the good part is now, because it was the strongest part, opening it attracted the zombie again to the open part. Zombie runs around, you close the door in his face, open it on the other side, and they go, ah, crap, and run all back. And we saw that at the end of the last episode in the outro, possibly. I probably either did in the outro very, very far at the end. So make sure you watch this, yeah? Now, the traps, I made a big boo-boo, yeah? With the traps, what I did was I had the traps start here. Having the traps here makes the zombie just act the same way than if there's 2 wooden blocks. It goes like, no, I'm not going through there. I can't jump up there, so I'm not going to bother destroying it if there's an easier way. And there was always an easier way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to test this logic by having no traps on one side and the door open here and a wooden door on the other side to see, will he go through the traps with the open door when he actually can properly climb up? Or will he go for the side with the wooden door, which is the weakest point out of all of these blocks? So that's the first thing we're gonna test. By the way, in case you guys are interested in the health points, this door has 2,500 health points. And let's see how many levels it goes down. It actually gets destroyed. So basically it says, hang on a second, this is 225 health, this is weaker. But funny enough, a scrap door which has a lot of health is still considered weaker than this. Anyway, so the test we're going to do now is we're gonna place a wooden door right here and leave it, close it, leave it closed. And we open this door, make it very attractive. Now, will they go for the open door, which is weaker obviously than this, or will they consider the traps to be too much of an obstacle? Now, Joe, would you be so kind and tell us if you're going for the door? He's going for the door, my friends. He's going for the door. And if I close the door... Okay, now he died. No, if I close the door, what does he do? Okay, he's trying to get out. He will probably die. But where does he go now? Okay, we need a replacement Joe. These spikes are good. Replacement Joe, here you go. Come on. So let me open the door first and see if he's... Where's he going? Oh, he's attacking a random wall. Okay, hang on. Hang on. We're messing with him now. Okay, he's coming back. He's like, screw that, dude. Okay, I think that must have been just a random attack. But what is he doing now? He's walking around and he will attack this door. I bet you he will attack this door because it is the weakest spot. And we wait if he hits the door or the wall. He must hit the door. It must be the weakest spot. Yeah. There we go. Open that. And what will happen? Is he continuing on the door? He is, because he's already there. So once he's actually there, it was like, nope, not doing that. That's ridiculous. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put traps here. We're going to put ramps on all the entrances to make it attractive to them to come in either way. And we're going to make all 4 sides the same. And then we're going to test, can we make them bounce between traps? Because once they get to the last row or the second last row, you go, screw that. You know, I'm going to open this door. And then you basically force the whole horde to go the other way. We're going to use 25 Joes for that. And we'll see what happens. All right, this is what it's going to look like. Now, a second ago in our test, unless I edited it out or something, the zombie stopping and hitting this wall here, that was purely glitch, in my opinion, because you could see that as soon as we opened doors and everything, they started behaving again. So, yes, what could happen, and somebody told me about that before, if you want to play the ping pong game, if you close the door first before you open the other one, at that moment of time, there's no opening, so they just decide to go for a random spot and stick with it. And that's probably why the guy attacked over there until we sorted it all out again. Okay, so what the idea is that we have this door open. We have a ramp on all sides. I even put corner ramps in to make it really nice and easy to get in. Yeah, we have traps on all sides the same way. So what the idea is now is that we are spawning in 25 Joes over here. Or maybe just, let's make it 10, like a horde night, you know, let's make it 10. And they're all feral, yeah, and let's see what happens. Let's close this door and open this one and see what happens. Okay, now I'm going out of God mode and let's see what happens. Some of them will probably stray off, but it's about the majority here. Oh my God. They're walking around. And they're coming here. Look at this. They're all walking around. Not a single one goes here. Now let them come through a couple of rows. Like at Horde Night, you would shoot some of them. And look how quick they... Let's close the door and open this door. Let's see what happens. Some of them are already through. Wow. So there's no traps. And they decided instead it would be a better idea to go through these traps. Okay, that's good. That's good. So I retract everything I said at the end of my last video. So, okay, so let these guys get around. They're nearly through. Okay, let's open these and let's close this. They're not even hitting the door, guys. They're actually going back. That is amazing. So now they're here. We have to be very timed about this. And they're making a single path line. Okay, they're getting through. Let's open this. And let's close this. Okay. And how many do we have left? You see, but they do a single line path. Like, even if we shoot one of them, they just will not come over here to this side. Come on, I'm right here, baby. Okay, yeah, they're stumbling over each other. Here we go, here we go. Out of 16 zombies, doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lane. Let's see what's in the back. 6, can't help it. A 6 lane trap area. So you're talking 6, 12, 24 traps. 24 traps and a setup like this. Now the funny part is, any zombie you spawn here now, if we leave this door open, which, let's leave it open and spawn a zombie here, and make him look at us. There you go. He will not go through the traps. He will walk around the traps. And that's still a part where I kind of argue about the intelligence about the zombie, but I think it's more acceptable because the zombies were created through radiation rather than your standard zombie lore according to their website. So there is some room for flexibility, but you might say, why do you bother with 3 then? Well, the problem is if you have one lane with walls, what can happen is that they climb on top of each other very quickly and come from the top, especially if you don't have a roof, or they actually end up breaking the blocks on the side of the wall and bring your base down. So I think 3 is a nice width. It also means that we can use trapdoors or plate doors, traps, and that's what we're gonna test next time. I just literally wanted to only test the basics of using traps. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I just wanted to make sure I correct myself on the traps. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know more ideas in the comments below, please. I know there was some underground suggestion that would take me a while to set up because digging down, even in cheat mode, is a pain in the balls. Anyway, guys, I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming. I wonder if we have double traps with the door open. Will they still go for the open door? Or will they go around somewhere else randomly? Let's see. Oh, some of them go around. Yeah, they go randomly for random parts in the base. They're not actually going for anything specific. All sides doubled up. Open door here. No, it's still random. Yeah, it's still random, I think. So if we open this one and close this one. Oh, doing something. No, they still keep attacking random walls. The door is unblocked, so we have a whole block free in front of it. So let's close all the doors and leave this one open. Are they gonna go for it? Oh, they're still going random. Yeah, they're still going random. So double spikes not recommended because they see them as 2 walls and they will just not do it.